We're live.
Hey guys, it's Keely back live, still with the kiss on a Tuesday as usual. Okay, we've got new stuff to show you about this week. We're kind of excited about. These are crochet along kits from Sirdar. The first one here is the summer picnic blanket. I've got a picture of it here. We posted about our social media today. This crochet along has concluded, which is good news because it means that all the patterns are available now. And it's only $57 and you get all this yarn to do it with. Look how cute this is. Awesomeness. All of this, a little tag, 57. And we put a QR code on here so that you can get to the pattern links. You can get all six weeks of patterns, plus there's video help too. It's good for beginners. It kind of starts easy and builds on stitches, and it's super fun with all the motifs. We thought you guys would enjoy that. Now the next one we can't show you yet. We just have a teaser because it launches tomorrow. But even though it launches tomorrow, just based off you gotta trust me, this thing is so freaking cute, you're gonna want it. The Halloween one, isn't it awesome, Jeannie?
It is, it's
you know,
really
I have
cute.
My microphone on today, I forgot that part. I hope you can hear me. We're kind of slacking. I hope everybody can hear me today. I forgot to put that on, dang it. So, it's gonna be cute. You're gonna like it, right?
It's really cute.
It's also only $57. They launch it tomorrow, so you can see the pictures. I think the time frame is like July 16th. There's like an introductory thing with the designer, and at the end of July, like maybe the 21st-ish is when the patterns start launching, and it's a 6-week thing with different patterns, so you'll have it done by Halloween. This is gonna be hot. Get your kit. We're already reordered because we know everybody's gonna want one of these. Next week I can show you the picture. Okay, you have to stay close to me because I put my microphone on. Dang it. We have a lot of things to remember around here, don't we?
We do.
It's been one of those weeks. So I decided we needed some magnifiers. Since we're doing all this embroidery, we realized we can't see and can't remember things like from our Yeah, next week I'll do better, I promise. But we have these little mini book lights that clip. This is good if you're traveling in the car because you can clip it to your visor, and then the little arm with the light can telescope so that you can maybe put it where you see. So yeah, those would be cool. Ones that hang around your neck. And this is from Mighty Bright. That's who makes our bigger lamps that we carry, and is a good company. So this should be a really good light. As well as hands-free. Hold on, there's a picture of it.
These are, the little ones are lights. These are the magnifier and light.
Oh yeah, this is a light. Thank you, Jeannie. Maybe Jeannie should be doing this today instead of me, because I always see my head is somewhere else. Yeah, so there's a picture of it in action. I don't know what she's doing. She's crocheting. Okay. And we have the more big lights. We'll get to my goofy buy in a minute here. More big lights. These are great. This is what we use around the store. It's rechargeable, so you can plug it in and charge it, or you can move it around, and it's not so heavy that you can't do it. I have one of the really expensive Dazors at home. Highly recommend those, but save up. They're very expensive, and it's not movable. They have them on wheels, but I don't recommend that. But so this is a good alternative, especially if you're not always sitting in the same place, so you can take that with you. Okay, so while I was buying magnifiers, I thought, well, this is the supplier where we get most of our knitting doodads and stuff from. I thought, I wonder what embroidery stuff they have. Let's see what else we can buy. So I'm diving deep into, they carry a million things, into the embroidery stuff. And I found all sorts of stuff have really nothing to do with embroidery. I thought, well, who knew? So, hey, this is the one. Now, Lori got it yesterday. Jeannie was looking like crazy. It's a little stamp. You're like, why the hell did you buy this, Keely? Okay, so it's a stamp with little numbers, and you take tweezers. I had one of those when I was a kid. I love this. I love that thing. I play with it all the time. It was so much fun. But this isn't necessarily for kids. Of course, if you have kids that like to do stuff like that, like me, yes. But it's for marking things. It was school starting. This is perfect. This ink that it prints, you can print it on shirts. They have dishwasher safe labels. They have iron-on labels that are lighter for marking on things. Do you think I could do this for Mason when he goes to college? Or you think he'd kill me?
He'll probably kill you.
He'll probably kill me, but part of me wants to, because I can, it has little pictures and the letters, and you can put their name on it, or you could put anything. I made this for you, don't ruin it. So I thought that was kind of cool. Of course, you really wouldn't work on knitting unless you did it on a label, and sewed it in, which would be cool. You could do it on any piece of fabric. You can make your own label. So I saw a lot of possibilities, not just me nerding out and back to my 12-year-old self. But then they also have this one called Little Neo, and it makes little, has little handmade symbols, so you can make tags and stuff like that, handmade with love. Aren't they fun? These are European, they're made in Europe, so they're nice products. Not China junk.
Yes.
Okay, slide on down, or come on around. You gotta stick close to me, idiot. You forgot to put on my microphone. Who knows what this is? I had a lot of guesses the other day when I was asking, like, you know what this is? They're like, you put your yarn on it. I'm like, no. And I don't know why I was this many years old before I even thought about one of these things. And again, found this while diving for embroidery supplies. It's for making fringe, like for scarves. You know, you think, well, that's okay, because we've always said, I need to make fringe. How do I measure it? And I was more like, oh, grab a DVD or like a CD and you wrap around it. That's how we've always done it. Do you know where your latest, do you know where your DVDs are, Jeannie? Okay, yeah, no, exactly. And if I said this to like my kid, a Gen Z, they'd look at us like we were bonkers. So this is actually more practical. So it has markings for the different inches. 1, 2, it goes all the way up to 7. So I have it set on 4. So if I wanted to make 4-inch fringe, I would wrap my yarn around it and cut through all of it in the middle, and I'd have 2 bundles of 4-inch fringe. Say you wanted super long fringe, well, I could also, with the settings at 4, make 8-inch fringe by doing the same thing and then just cutting through half of it. I think it'll actually get more accurate measurements. Is that not cool? Okay, yeah, new thing.
It is cool.
Okay, learn new things. So we'll go from 1 to 17 inches. This is a yarn box that we thought was kind of nifty. It's kind of a multi-purpose little box here because it works as a yarn box to hold your yarn. You can hold your knitting needles. It has little abbreviations and tips here. Has a needle sizer and gauge, little yarn symbols. I think it's a good time to take a segue and talk about numbers. We had that come up this week. Yeah, Lori was telling me, you can't, okay, there's the numbers with the yarn. And someone, you know, we have people in like, is it a number this? Is it a number that? Okay, those numbers are dumb. I was in the, okay, I can say this, I was in the room where it happened, where this happened. I was in the room where this idea happened. What happened is it was a push by magazine publishers trying to make choosing a yarn simple. And who's all for that? People who sell yarn at places with 0 customer service, such as Michael's, Hobby Lobby, the big boys. They love the numbers because then I call it granimals for yarn. And that might have been a great way to dress kids without thinking about it. It does not work for yarn because in the room where it happened, anybody who knew anything about design or yarn, all of the creative talent, people who really know yarn, who's not just trying to simplify it, were pitching a fit about how that does not work. Jeannie, I don't have to tell you how it doesn't work. It's not that simple.
No.
Yarns there's all sorts of different flavors. That's what we're here for. We will help you do that. So this number system is stupid. Don't use it. That's my 2 cents. I was in the room where it happened. I seriously was back in the day. We're getting almost there. One last thing. Little scissors with owls and parrots. These are from France. They're really super cute. Coming up this week, we have beginners on Thursday, beginner bunch, and Saturday. 4th of July is Friday. Love you guys, but we're closed throughout here. I'm not doing anything. I'm probably going to be working. I might as well be here. But no, I'm going to work at home where I don't have to do anything. Yeah, so I'm going to have a day off. I don't get many of those, do I? Kind of had a weekend off. My husband went to the lake. Yeah, Jeannie went traveling with her family. Sorry, she needs a vacation from that. My husband was gone, and the minute he's telling me, he's like, "You won't miss me, will you? I'm already doing all the single ladies dance around the store." Yeah, so I kind of had a quiet weekend at home. It was super nice. Anything else? Oh, our dye workshops next Friday and Saturday. If you have not signed up, you need to come dye sock blanks with us. You will have a blast. We have a good time, don't we? We get all multicolored. And it's a cool thing to do, and sock blanks are fun. You'll enjoy learning about them, and they are useful. There's all sorts of stuff you can make with them other than socks. I promise. I guess that's all. I'll try to remember to put my microphone on next week. At least I'm wearing pants. We're getting at that phase, all right?
There you go.
I remember to put my pants on, so we're doing good. All right, see y'all next week. Bye.